Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Since Zhongli's rerun is coming up, I decided to create a Zhongli build guide to help you all out. Zhongli is a Geo Shielder, one of the best shield unit the game has. In this video we are going to talk about Zhongli's kit, talents priorities, artifacts, weapons and team compositions. There are two different builds for Zhongli and I am going to talk about both of them. With that being said, I don't want to waste any more time, so let's just get right into it. Alright then, let me explain Zhongli's kits and talent priorities. When pressing E or elemental skill summons Geo construct that deals Geo damage to the surrounded enemies for certain amount of area. When holding E or elemental skills as said before, it summons Geo construct, but this time it generates shield around the character. This shield is scales with the amount of the max HP Zhongli has. Other than the providing a shield, the character protected by the shield will gain a buff that reduces the elemental and physical damage resistance of the surrounded enemies by 20%. The skill cooldown varies between 4 seconds or 12 seconds whether you pressed or hold, and the shield will remain 20 seconds. Next up, regarding elemental burst, Zhongli summons a huge meteorite that deals Geo damage to the enemies within certain amount of area. This has high scaling skill damage, and when this hits an enemy, the enemy will petrify for a short amount of time. As the talent priorities, if you are going for a full shield build you only need to level up the elemental skill, but if you are going for hybrid build you have to level up both elemental skill and burst. The normal attack skill is irrelevant in both scenarios. As for the artifacts, 4 pieces of Tenacity of the millelith set are highly recommended for shield users. Also, those artifacts set can be used on hybrid build too, but you can also build of a pair of Noblesse Oblige set with pair of Tenacity of the millelith set, which gives you HP percentage and more burst damage, or pair of Noblesse Oblige set with pair of Archaic Petra set, which gives you Geo damage bonus and more burst damage. If you have any issues with the energy recharge, pair of Tenacity of the millelith set with pair of Emblem of Severed Fate set are recommended. As the main stats for the artifacts, the HP percentage comes first. Therefore, all those HP percentage can be used for Sands of Aeon, Goblet and the Circlet. Then as the sub-stats, HP percentage and flat HP comes on top. Next, energy recharge from 130 to 150% would sufficient, since the energy requirement is low considering other characters. Even though you are building shield build, the ability to spam burst would good since it has the crowd control ability. As for the hybrid build, focusing on crit build is recommended. Crit rate and damage around 1:2 ratio is good crit ratio. In this build, for Sands of Aeon HP percent, for the Goblet Geo damage bonus, and as the Circlet crit rate or damage depending on your requirement. Still, if the max HP around 35,000 to 40,000 is required to strengthen the shield. The sub-stats priority is crit rate or damage, HP percent and flat HP, and then energy recharge. As for the weapons, for shield build, the best in slot for F2P users is 3-star weapon Black Tassel, new craftable 4-star weapon Rightful Reward, and 4-star weapon Favonius Lance, prototype Star Glitter can be used. And for the 5-star weapon Staff of Homer can be used too. For hybrid build, 4-star weapons like the Catch, Blacklift Pole, Favonius Lance, Battle Pass weapon Deathmatch can be used. And for the 5-star weapons, Staff of Homer, Calamity Queller, Engulfing Lightning and Skyward Spine can be used. Now let's talk about team compositions for the Zhongli. Shield build Zhongli can be included to pretty much every team. You can use him to avoid the DPS character being interrupted during the battles. If used, 2 other Hydro characters in the team Zhongli get benefits max HP increase by 25% due to Hydro resonance. Therefore, Pyro character with 2 Hydro units and Zhongli is a good team comp. Also, you can use him in a mono Geo character setup. Here is a little showcase of Zhongli's builds. The constellations C1 and C2 are pretty much good constellation. C1 will grant you with extra geoconstruction and C2 will give you and your co-op friends extra shield when the elemental burst is used. There is another old build that uses physical damage but with the rework from the 1.2 patch that build not that popular now. And once again he is one of the best shielders in the game right now. With that being said, you come to the end of the Zhongli build guide. If I missed something about builds or kit, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I hope that this video helped you with the character building issues you had, and if you are one who waits to pull Zhongli, good luck. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.